first intermission report. The Bruins with a 1-0 lead after one period of play here in Game 6. Adam Peller and Andy Brickley here with you. Brick, we'll get to the goal in a moment, but first, good start for the Bruins, which was encouraging right off the bat.
Yeah, good energy, good decision-making. They seem to be playing a connected game, all five guys doing exactly what they're supposed to do. They were moving the puck quickly. They weren't getting hemmed in their own zone. They weren't letting Florida find their forechecking game, and they had pucks going towards Bobrovsky. It was a great start to the hockey game. Fourth line had an awesome shift. They draw the power play chance, and then things started to change a little bit.
Yeah, in terms, it's funny to say that the power play changed the momentum for the Bruins, but you say that sometimes, right? A good penalty kill can swing things, and that's what seemed to happen with the Panthers.
Yeah, no doubt about it. The entries weren't what they were supposed to be. For example, DeBrusk has the puck, and Marchand's at the blue line along the boards, but he went for a chip and chase, kind of like a stubborn play. All he's got to do is zip that puck to the blue line, right where Marchand is, and then Marchand can just chip it halfway down the wall. If you do the chip and chase, that weak side defenseman for Florida is already cheating. He's getting there first. So they need to do better entries. They're trying that delay. They're trying the drop back. They're trying the crisscross. But the entries weren't where they needed to be. They didn't spend anywhere near enough time in the offensive zone with the man advantage.
4 shots on goal in the first 3.5 minutes for the Bruins. They went dry after that. That's when the Panthers' momentum started to shift. But then he had the 4-on-4 with an interference and then an embellishment call. And then after the 4-on-4, the Bruins are able to get an opportunity after a great hit from Brandon Carlo on Verhaeghe.
Yeah, you love to see when Carlo gets a little bit physical. He's such a big guy, 6'5", strong, can skate. When you're able to skate, it allows you to get there to make body contact, and he has really good leverage at his size that he can do actually more of that. But win a board battle. It doesn't always have to be in defending a goal. It's actually turning a puck over to give you a chance to do something in transition. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, Pavel Zaka with his first career playoff goal. That was a thing of beauty. You saw him earlier. He missed the net by a mile, and to have that opportunity and then capitalize on it, that's big.
Yeah, Adam, I criticize him at times. I think he's such a really strong hockey player, and I like his hockey IQ, and he's versatile, and, he's a first rounder for a reason because he has talent. But when you get scoring chances, you got to keep your heart rate at a certain level, and the guys that don't, they either shoot it right at the goaltender or they miss the net, and at times during the regular season, he gets criticized because when he has those opportunities, he's trying to be a little too fine and he misses the net. He had that opportunity off the rush, good speed through the neutral zone, gets separation, tees one up. Not even close.
No, not even close. But they were able to get it, and he was able to get it, which is a big thing. I got to ask you, just because, it's something that we talked about a lot in the pregame, the return of Brad Marchand, obviously getting the start alongside Zaka and Brazeau. But the energy in the building, the reception that he got was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm just looking for early signs that he's not affected by what happened to him earlier in the series, and I didn't see that. I didn't see a lack of awareness. I didn't see any trepidation in his game, no hesitation. He had some opportunities to make a little bit better play than what he decided to make with his decision making. One was in the neutral zone. He tried to make a little backhand feed down the middle of the center ice area where it was indirect off the boards in behind the D that's trying to stand up for Florida. Very similar to the goal that Zaka scored, where you're able to get in behind their defense when they're trying to stand up in the neutral zone. All
right, let's take a look at the game summary now. The Bruins with a 1-0 lead after one period of play. Florida outshooting Boston 10-7. Bruins were able to outshoot the Panthers 4-0 to start the game, and then Panthers sort of took over, but Boston able to get the first goal of the game. You see the hits even, but the biggest hit of the game, Brandon Carlo, was sprung loose. Jake DeBrusk and Pavel Zaka able to connect on the first goal of the game. Brick, I do want to ask you before we go, what's the key moving forward for the Bruins to add on?
Well, continue to play connected, number one. What a great pass by Jake DeBrusk. He knew exactly where Zaka was headed, and he just tried to throw it into an area that he could skate in, and I didn't want to leave that out. Terrific play all the way around by DeBrusk, who now leads the Bruins in points in the playoffs. That's pretty good for a guy that takes a lot of heat. But that being said, moving forward, look, you got the lead, play with the lead, extend the lead. That's what I'm looking for. Extend the lead, and if you get another power play chance, it's got to be better.
All right, Bruins have scored first in 4 of the 6 games so far in this series. We will be back for the second intermission, but Adam Peller and Andy Brickley signing off for now.